Okay, welcome back to It's a Pleasant Future, Mr. Godell. It's me, Mesh Digital, half man, half amazing. And now we're reacting to pro climate change people who believe is climate change. The first video was anti. And as I've said, I'm neither pro, no. Is that the correct terminology? No, against climate change. So I feel like at the end of this video, since I did the first video, at the end of this one, I'll have my choice. I'll have my option. Like, which camp do I fall to? Do I become a pro-climate change person? Am I a Greta Thunberg?
How dare you?
Or am I a Jordan Peterson, Candace Owens? Like, where do I fall? Which camp do I fall to? And the first video I wanted to watch was this one.
What are you achieving?
Well, what they're saying is they want maximum disruption to stop the government extracting oil and gas.
Yeah, but that's cooking oil.
So these protesters, I think maybe they didn't know the difference between cooking oil and the oil from fossil fuels. And this truck driver is like, what are they trying to achieve right here? Because that's cooking oil. So they stopped a cooking oil truck to stop digging for fossil fuels. So I don't know, man. I feel like this other camp might be worse. But that was the first video I wanted to play, and this one. So these are climate change activists. They're sitting down on the road clearly because they want people who are using these fossil fuel cars to stop using fossil fuel cars. So this is in Germany for some reason. This lady is dragging this other lady with her hair, bro. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering if, like, you're the one, you're late for work, right? And you come across these climate change activists and they're sitting in the road. They're blocking your way. You're late and you're working for new Twitter. What are you going to do, bro? Are you going to drag these motherfuckers off the road like these people are doing? Like this chick is literally sitting in front of a truck hoping this person doesn't like run over them. All these people, my nigga, are taking it to the extreme. Extreme measure.
Hallo.
Menschen hungern, Menschen frieren, Menschen sterben. Wir sind in einer Klimakatastrophe. Und alles, wovor ihr Angst habt, sind Tomatensuppe oder Kartoffelbrei an einem Gemälde. Wisst ihr, wovor ich Angst habe? Davor, dass die Wissenschaft sagt, dass wir 2050...
Think about this. Spend your whole life training to be a painter, man. Train to be a painter, you go to art school, finally you get your painting in a museum. Climate change fuckers. They come there with fucking tomato soup and shit and mashed potatoes and they fucking throw it in your painting. That one I find it offensive. Where like you get into like a museum and then you fucking fuck up my painting. Like, my nigga, most of these are just these women like fucking up shit, bro.
Le mie figlie, le mie studenti e le loro vite saranno per questa opera.
It's like, I think it's an old BMW race car or something. Like, I mean, this car is no longer running. Like, what's the point?
Di arte pop così simbolica per un consumo insostenibile tra una crisi ecologica grande. Cose dei grandi
You get to paint something that's going to be in a museum. Finally, you're going to be recognized as this world-class painter. And after this, you'll finally make money. Because I think most artists are broke, bro. They're working at McDonald's or something. And finally, you get this opportunity to paint an amazing sports car. And these people fucking flower your shit, bro.
We're joined now by Indigo Rumbelow from Just Stop Oil.
finally we get an interview, you know. Climate deniers, what I like about them, they do interviews. So like you can clearly tell they are bullshit. Like you can read through their bullshit much easier than these climate change protesters, climate change activists. They never do interviews. They always talk bullshit, but you never get them. You never sit down with them and understand what they're talking about.
Well, thanks for coming in. What do you think you're achieving with these incredibly disruptive and also dangerous protests?
Hello. I'm sure you'll agree we're in an incredibly grave situation with the climate crisis. So Just Stop Oil has one simple demand, and that is that the UK government put an end to licensing new oil and gas in the UK.
But I'm interested to know about these tactics. What evidence do you have that blocking the busiest motorway in the UK, causing endless disruption for
Is it just me or the UK just keeps getting like worse and worse? Like I don't want to go to the UK, bro. It's like the last place I want to go to, like, is the fucking UK. Like, these people are ridiculous. Like,
tens of thousands of people is actually achieving anything?
We need everybody to come to join us so we don't have...
I don't know why, but this chick looks unhinged. No, it's like, we need these people, bro. Like, she's unhinged. She's like, I don't think she's doing this for the right reasons, my nigga.
To cause this type of disruption on the motorways, we need to be sat outside Parliament with tens and tens of thousands of people demanding an end to new oil and gas.
Yes, but you don't need to resort to this kind of disruptive behaviour, because it seems to me what people are talking about, Indigo, are your methods and not your message. So your message is being completely lost because of the methods that you are using, which are infuriating people and disrupting life.
Okay, I think, let's be honest, right? Like, these people are being disruptive. Like, in terms of, like, they're getting into these museums, they're stopping traffic or something. But are they wrong, though? What should they do?
So the climate crisis is disrupting people around the world right now. And even here in the UK this summer, we saw the effects of the climate crisis with the UK getting 40 degrees heat and birds falling out of the sky and pensioners dying before they should. This is just
I don't understand how she's saying that, people are dying because of climate change. I don't think, like, they're dying because of the heat wave. And also another thing about people, I think maybe I should clarify something about climate change that people don't know. Climate change doesn't mean that, okay, this year, this is the record high, like, this is the hottest it's ever been ever in existence. Like, you might find that there was, like, in 97, there was a day where it was fucking hot. But when we compare the lowest temperatures with the highest temperatures, what do we get, right? Like, what's the mean minus the lowest from the highest or something? Like, when we do that, then we get the record highs. That's what's going on right now. Like, 40 degrees doesn't mean it's the highest ever in existence. It just means that when we compare the lowest this year with the highest this year, it's higher than the lowest and the highest from 97 or wherever the highest actual number was. So these people don't understand that. So record highs doesn't mean it's the hottest it's ever been. It just means that the average is the highest it's ever been, and I don't know how it's killing all people. I don't know what climate change is actually doing that these people are like, yeah, like, we can see climate change. Not really. You can't see climate change where you are at. You might see it, like, in the broad scale in the world, maybe with the level of hurricanes, the melting of ice caps or something, but you can't see it really, like, in your day-to-day life.
I'm just talking about these tactics. The message you have, the message that you want to get across, get completely lost. I mean, your message is certainly lost on the woman who didn't get to hospital for her stroke treatment. Your message is certainly lost on the patient who didn't get to hospital for her cancer treatment appointment. And your message is also certainly lost on Tony Bambury, the man who missed his father's funeral. So I guess my question is, what is the point?
Should they care, though?